Morning. So this is day 5 of No Masturbation Challenge, and today I wanna give you more information about why orgasm is bad and what's going on with sexuality in today's messed up society. So let's read from Cupid's Poison Arrow book, something more. So this is from the author. Yet the more and my husband and I learn, the more we realize that everyone is fundamentally innocent. We, our exes, you, your exes, and all our parents have only been doing what our genes program us to do. That is, get bored, tired, or irritated, be disappointed with each other, often fool around, break up, and start it all again. We had no idea that orgasm is not mere pleasure or release, but that satiation tends to cause us to devalue or alienate our mates. Avoiding sex doesn't solve the problem because sexual frustration continues built without resolution. On the other hand, pursuing orgasm non-stop to relieve tensions poses its own hidden risk of habituation and compulsive behavior. Some sexual tensions is natural. It is there to encourage us to connect with mates. Yes, as we will see, especially intense sexual frustration can be the result of an urgent desire to relieve from feelings of restlessness, irritability, and apathy, feelings that sexual society itself can bring on. So it's saying here that orgasm can result in even breakups because we are not satisfied with the same partner and we are seeking um, the new partners which brings us more pleasure and dopamine. Too many people are indeed seeking relief for inflamed libido using casual sex and porn. So in today's society, if we don't have partners every day, we use a porn and prostitution as a relief. However, our righteous critics may find that mastering bonding-based lawmaking also eases their harsh judgment of others. In any case, shaming those caught in the passion cycle, male or female, has the unintended effect of making the search for sexual gratification more compelling. If we want to explore the power of charisma to increase the stability and harmony in our intimate relationships, we have to address our current habits compassionately and creatively without blame. Those habits are the outcome of a logical experiment. Determined pursuit of orgasm in the belief that it would increase our psychological health and well-being. Our task now is to appraise the result as honestly as we can and then choose our direction consciously. The good news is that moving beyond impulse to conscious equilibrium in our sex life tends to furnish a sense of inner wholeness. For example, my husband and I now feel less susceptible to manipulation of any kind, whether it be advertisers, politicians, or others. So they say like if they are experiencing with this non-orgasm sex, which is called charisma, they are less susceptible to advertisements and influences of other people around. So which got many benefits. I'm gonna read more. You too may find that without the feeling of lack, uneasiness, and neediness that mysteriously show up after exhausting sexual desire, you simply aren't as vulnerable to temptation like junk food, reckless spending, or fear-based manipulation. So it says like the desire for bad foods decrease once your dopamine is on a stabilized level without much orgasms. To explore charisma, I had to set aside the popular wisdom of the last 6 decades. It holds that orgasms are purely a source of pleasure and beneficial release, which, if not forthcoming spontaneously, should be pursued by such means as are available, both natural and artificial. My explorations contradicted that thinking and slowly led to a personal paradigm shift. I no longer think of orgasm as a genital event that ends shortly after climax. Instead, I am intrigued by orgasm's lingering neurochemical realities and what they mean in terms of our perception of each other, the quality of our relationships, and our evolution, both physical and spiritual. So she basically saying that in today's society, orgasm has become kind of relief from all the negativeness and all the hustle, and we're not living in like medieval ages where you would seek partners every day and mating would become necessity. But in today's life, we have one partner, and therefore we have to accept that orgasm is not necessarily a good thing. Evolutionary biologists observe that our genes' primary goal is not necessarily harmony between mates, but rather greater success for themselves. Neuroscientists uncover the fact that potential sexual stimulation affects the brain somewhat like an addictive drug. Psychiatrists and psychologists observe that shifts in our subconscious feelings toward individuals radically change our perception of them. A little-known text from various spiritual traditions revealed an intimate union between men and women, which brings them back into harmony with each other and their neighbors. So the neuroscientist said that the dopamine, which is released during orgasm, is acting like a drug, and that's basically why we seek the orgasm pleasure over and over again, and that's how the society is expanding. So you might say it's natural, but it's acting as a drug, and this is an experiment to see what's gonna be if we exclude it. So stay tuned and post your question down below. See you later.